Hello again. We're on day 5. We're studying chapter 2 of Go Thunk Yourself. Today's mnemonic is think. You can think for yourself. Today's quote, minds are like parachutes, they work best when open, Thomas DeWar. The whole point of this chapter, it's only 2 or 3 pages, is that you can control your own thinking, or you have a choice of what you're going to think about. Many people don't consider this to be true, but the point of thinking is that you decide always what you want to think. Now, if I said something like, try not to think of a pink elephant, sure, you get a pink elephant in your mind instantly, or some version of it, some glimpse of it, but there's also some resentment there that I have just tricked you into thinking about a pink elephant. And that's really the problem with trying to control somebody else's thought. There is no such thing as being able to do that, because a person can only allow his thoughts to be controlled by somebody else. There is no way, no advertising, no politicians, no super sales, no meditation, no psychic influence that will actually do that without your own personal choice in it. And that's the whole point of this chapter, right? Now, but the other thing you can do with this is to invite people to think. You know, if you don't mind, would you like to think of a cat? Or could you get the idea of a cat, please? Right now, in that case, I didn't tell you what color it was going to be. I didn't tell you it was shaggy. I didn't tell you it was curled up. I didn't tell you it was aggressive. I didn't tell you that it was a jungle cat or one in a zoo, right? You got an idea of a cat on your own. But feel the different feelings between those two. One is resentment, resistance towards being told, tricked into thinking some way. Another way is to being invited, such as if you read a good book or you listen to a great movie. You're actually inviting them to give you the experience, what you're thinking in these thoughts, what you're going down this line, right? And you let everything else go for a while and just get involved and fascinated with the storytelling. Now that's thinking, but it's of your own choice, and you're letting somebody else control, not control you, but just give you, you're just letting this thought wash over you, right? Their concept, their flow. And some people enjoy it so much they spend all their time being entertained. For our purpose on self-help, we're saying you can control your thoughts. You can do what you want with your thoughts, right? You can think for yourself. That's the point. That's the whole point of this. And so, and I could go on and on and on with this, but the whole point is that you actually are able to think yourself. You think all the time anyway. The Secret movie had somebody quoting that you think between 50 and 60,000 thoughts a day or more. And so there's no way to control that. But they miss the point of, you're not trying to control your thoughts. You're trying to let them go and focus on the ones that you want to have attention on. And when you focus on these points, the other ones can just go wherever they want. But if you resist these other thoughts, they will come in harder, like the pink elephant problem, right? So the day's exercises are this. Get 5 pieces of paper, write out numbers or letters on each one, turn them all face down. Now decide which one to turn up, and then turn that one up. And then decide which one's next to turn that one up, and continue for all 5 pieces of paper. Then the punchline is, who decided to turn these up? And then you can continue that as many times as you want to. The second part was, earlier we had you practice sitting still and relaxing. Yesterday we told you about this. Now, while sitting and relaxing in a quiet room, look over the thoughts that are coming in your mind. You don't have to do anything with them. Just see the variety of thoughts that are happening. Just experience. Now the third one, the way I wrote this years ago was, now next time try thinking no thoughts. And the reason I had in here that the reason for this is to demonstrate that thoughts are controllable, is to practice getting them under control. Since then, I've actually gone another route entirely, or gone a higher realm of this, and which is not to try to control your thoughts, because people have spent years or even a lifetime trying to think no thoughts, getting to the point where they can sit and do nothing, right? But the highest realm of this is to, yeah, you're going to think, and we don't even know that all thinking is self-generated. But at this point, we do know that you can let the other thoughts go and concentrate, learn to concentrate, develop this as a skill and ability, your native ability, to sit and put your attention on one string of thoughts. Which, just let this path go. Now, the other point is the ability to just let other thoughts go will help you get to sleep better at night, I tell you that much. Is just realize that, well, thinking happens. And so you can just sit there and just let the thinking go. And then you can live your own life and keep going and then just drift off to sleep as usual, because it really doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with you necessarily. It's just thinking. So try these ideas. Again, I suggest you get the book to follow along with this, but otherwise, these are available online. I just found previews that you can read almost the entire book just on Lulu, just out of the preview. I've set it up that way for you. So I thank you for being here today, and be blessed.